This is a tough matchup for Draymond. He's got Jalen Duren. They're going to play Draymond as a small ball 5 here.
Now you just got to take care of the ball, which the Warriors did not do.
Stepkins.
Seven in the first quarter, now 8.
Playing with Duren. Get Holland inside. Javonte Green will launch the 3. And I tell you, the Warriors,
you collapsed on everybody in the middle. Whoever flashes in there, Warriors did that, and then leave the shooters they want to shoot threes open.
But Jemski just batted that to Cryer. That was going to be another turnover. And
this one is.
Is leading the buckets on the other. That in to GP2.
And Warriors aren't settling for the 3 ball. Even though they've hit 4 of 9, they're looking to drive as much as possible. Show and go. So you want to keep that mentality up.
Step back threes do not work. But Jalen Duren, even a missed 3, becomes a basket. LJ Cryer. Green recovered. Cryer buries another 3. So LJ. It is fun to watch him shoot a hamstring, so they got to be careful.
Anytime a defender goes under his ball screen, he's going to let it fly.
Danish Jenkins will pick up the foul on Guy Santos.
You know who he looked like there? We were talking about him the other way, D. Wade, on his pick and roll. You know, like the side. But man, he is that's shifty.
That is a great call, Katie. Yeah, Dwayne.
One of the most impressive things that I thought was with this team throughout the season. They're 9-2 in the second game of back-to-backs.
Yeah.
They have a sense of urgency with Kate Cunningham going down, so that might fuel them a little bit.
Jemski hides behind the Draymond screen, and how about the Warriors? 6 of 11 on 3s.
I think I'm going to give you credit. I think.
Well, still early. Jenkins cycling around. Levert's got an open 3. Jalen Duren just finding him and rebounding against him is easier said than done. He's already got 10 points.
And the Warriors have bodies on him. Oh, he turned it over.
GP2 had ruled.
Of course.
Jake Cryer's hit a couple 3s. He's got Detroit's attention. Draymond that high screen. Another 3 on the way, and there it is. LJ Cryer paying dividends. He was big in March last year.
Del Curry set shot footage on YouTube. The YouTube algorithm for a while just kept sending me Del Curry, but I just wanted to figure out how he did that. He was so good at that set shot 3.
LJ Cryer, he also was drafted in the MLB. He could have been a baseball player. That's what a great athlete he was. Jenkins from the elbow.
See, that's one of those ball screens that's...
Well, he wanted Cryer shooting 2 free throws.
He's going crazy right now on the officials. That's a turn.
Now Pajemski is fouled.
Yeah, he was wanting a foul. And Tyler Hansel tonight with JB Bickerstaff and Coach Kerr both going at him. Sometimes you got to play through some contact. You know it's going to come. You're not surprised by it.
Melton's got 11. Chaz Lanier checking in. Jenkins calling his own number again. Off back iron. Melton back for the rebound in a cream-colored jersey. He's got to get to the glass against this Pistons team.
And they're doing a good job.
Melton an open 3. Draymond does that with Steph and has for 4.
Just takes advantage of his guy cheating off of him, sagging off him so much. So set a handoff screen. Whoever he set the screen for is going to have some space off there. D'Anthony Melton found that out.
Lanier back to Holland. Thought about that 3. Basketball, Paul winds up and misses the 3. Good box out Pat Spencer initially, and just pep ball to Guy Santos. Every possession critical against a team as good as Detroit.
And even though Paul Reed is 37% from three-point range, Warriors are going to hit. We're just going to live with some of this. We're going to clog up the paint.
Melton missed that 3 short.
Because you've done that. And you've done a great job keeping them to 1 shot most of the time here.
Tobias Harris. Work on Melton. Porzingis was stunting behind him. Jenkins driving. Porzingis is there again. Shot clock at 5. Danish Jenkins, what a nice finish there.
He did an amazing job just not trying. Somehow he has the body control and the pivot game to get himself out of jail.
One taken away. And dug down. I tell you, they take it from you and finish on the other end. Paul Reed with
He scored 9 points off that. They forced 10 and only scored 7.
Porzingis missing that 3. Tobias Harris the rebound. You're in the game. That's the first thing against an elite team. They were never in that Celtics game.
You're leading.
Tobias Harris put in the free throw line jumper, and Steve Kerr going to take the timeout. Galena said it, you're still on top midway through the second quarter. Every level.
I'm sure he's got a lot of friends here outside of the Warriors. He roots for the Pistons, and understandably so.
Porzingis on Tobias Harris. Shot over him, it just flat a little bit.
Anytime Porzingis gets an ISO, you're going great news.
Paul Reed. Okay, now this is where I'm wondering the free arm. Now it's allowed in the league now, but it's something they have to talk about.
It wasn't egregious enough. And he used a lot of shoulder too. So if you could be subtle about it, use more shoulder. Don't drop your shoulder. There you go.
Oh, what a pass. Pat Spencer to GP2.
Yeah, his defender Jenkins just got caught ball watching and then cutting at the right time.
Yeah, Gary, 6 straight games in double figures. 8 is his career best. Duncan Robinson on the mid-range.
He's moving without the ball.
Field, it's been good basketball.
Oh, Warriors, you're ahead because of your three-point shooting.
Porzingis missing that 3.
And their lack thereof. Now you're 8 for 16.
Just Porzingis' length saved the basket there. If they keep it tucked to the shoulder, it's where the free arm becomes kind of warding the defender off.
Yeah, I'm good with a no call there.
Sar Thompson, that one flat. Draymond comes back for the rework defensively tonight. That's Spencer Pajemski. Odds in on Duncan Robinson. I tell you, Brandon is doing a good job.
Foul, yeah.
Make sure there's contact, then worry about shooting the ball.
Yeah, find it. Make him foul you. And Duncan Robinson
free throws courtesy of Waymo.
I give.
Right.
What is my line? You know what I mean? Like, he's going to say, I kept my line, but if this was like, no, you went into his line.
Paul Reed. Basketball, Paul's coming alive for shooting. But deflected back, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on the Warriors.
When it comes to rebounds.
Yeah, you've had Guy Santos banged up, and now Porzingis back in the locker room, and you have enough bodies. It's going to be the question. Sar Thompson sucking up that space, and Draymond knocked it away. Warriors compete level has never been questioned. And they're going to battle you no matter who is available in a jersey. Shot clock at 9. GP2. Melton sensing a seam down the lane, and Reed defended the rim. Dribble, good job by Pajemski to slow down that Pistons break. Now Harris looking to find Reed on the roll. A step around, and Draymond made that a very difficult shot. Duncan Robinson, they run him off the line initially. Reload, missed the 3. Pajemski. Now Robinson an open 3. He doesn't miss those.
Yeah, the basketball gods are going to make you pay for that one.